Good day everyone, my name is Jesse Lawrence Piabsede, and I'm about to discuss the culture of respect in Japan and understanding the Japanese mindset. As for culture of respect in Japan, we have hierarchy and social structure, politeness and formality, group harmony, nonverbal communication, respect for elders, gift-giving etiquette, attention to details, cleanliness and order, patience and perseverance, ritual and tradition, respect for nature. And as for the understanding the Japanese mindset, we have collectivism versus individualism, importance of face, menboku, indirect communication, work ethic and dedication, adaptability and resilience. The three topic that I chose is attention to details. Attention to details is deeply ingrained in Japanese culture, manifesting in various aspects of daily life and work. The Japanese believe that even the smallest detail contribute to the overall quality and experience. For example, tea ceremony. Every movement from the way tea is whisked to the placement of utensils is performed with precision and care. As for packaging, Japanese products often come in beautifully designed and meticulously packaged boxes, reflecting a respect for the customer and the item itself. The second one I chose is cleanliness and order. Cleanliness and order are core values in Japan, reflecting a broader cultural emphasis on purity, respect, social harmony. This is visible in both public and private spaces, where cleanliness is not just a matter of hygiene but also of maintaining an orderly and aesthetically pleasing environment. For example, public places, streets, parks, and public transportation are remarkably clean. Littering is rare and there are designated places for waste disposal. Shoes of policy. In home and certain public places like school and traditional inns, ryokan, it is customary to remove shoes and often change into indoor slippers to keep the environment clean. Lastly, cleaning rituals. Schools in Japan often have isoji, a time set aside each day for students to clean their classrooms and school grounds, instilling the importance of cleanliness from a young age. And last one I chose is politeness and formality. Politeness and formality are key component of Japanese social interactions. Respecting for others is shown through language, gestures, and behavior, reflecting a hierarchically social structure and strong sense of community. For example, language. The Japanese language has various levels of politeness, with different forms used depending on the social status and relationship between the speakers. Honorifics, and humble forms are used to show respect. Bowing. Bowing is a common greeting and sign of respect. The depth and duration of the bow can vary depending on the context and the relationship between the individuals. Now, I'm going to discuss the steps of exchanging meishi. First, prepare your meishi. Hold the card with both hands when presenting your card, holding it with both hands by the top corners and the writing go should face the recipient so they can read it immediately. The second one is bow. Bow slightly after as you offer your card, and the depth of the bow can vary deeply on the seniority of the person you are meeting. A deeper bow for higher rank individuals. Next is introduce yourself. While presenting card, introduce yourself by stating your name, your company, and your position. Use polite language and calm tone. As for receiving the card with both hands, accept and the other person's card with both hands. Take a moment to look at the card and read the details before putting it away as a sign of respect. That's all. Thank you. Thank you for listening.